Okay, really brief little video on side chains. Side chains are in your notes, so we're just going to talk about the nomenclature, which means naming of hydrocarbons, and the side chains. So we're down below all of our alkynes is this little section in your notes. So we've already been mentioning them, and I've mentioned them briefly when we were working through it, but a methyl group is one with a 1 carbon side chain. If it's got a 2 carbon side chain, we call it an ethyl group. And if it's got a 3 carbon side chain, we call it a propyl group. Now, they're pretty hard to find, these propyls, but it's good. So it says in the notes, sometimes the carbons in the hydrocarbon chain are not lined up next to each other in a straight chain, and they may branch off in different directions. So the part in the structure that comes off the main carbon chain needs to be identified. These are known as alkyl groups. So these side chains are called alkyl groups. Now the alkyl groups are the same as an alkane, but they're missing a hydrogen. So that's kind of why we change it from ane to il, or ane to yl. So we've got methyl, ethyl, and propyl. The same kind of thing. So you can see that it's kind of this systematic way of naming them. And so therefore we'll go on to the last little bit here. These are kind of your golden rules for how you name a hydrocarbon. So the first part of the name is going to refer to the number of carbon atoms in the consecutive chain. The second part of the name is going to refer to if it's got single bonds only, a double bond, or a triple bond. And so what we need to do, and I've talked this through in the video that I just did, but you might choose to watch it after this one. I might reorder them that way. So you're going to number the carbon atoms in the main chain. So, you're going to number them in the main chain. So the double bonds have the lowest possible number. We're going to start with the bonds first. Then you identify the location of the side chain, so which carbon number it's attached to, and then any branches have to be written in alphabetical order. So ethyl comes before methyl, and methyl comes before propyl. So it's not done in order of size, it's done in alphabetical order when we add those branches. So on your booklets, you've got a few ones here that you have to draw and you have to name. And I would like you to go through those and then check your answers on the answer notes.